What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MULN stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on a price chart and how we get there. Then we'll continue with the fundamental news, and I have to say that MULN right now published the real bullish news that might drive its price a bit higher. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis, and I will show you what should we expect next. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video several days ago, somewhere at this point, and I've told you that this asset is still in consistent downtrend, and as you can see, during just last several sessions, it lost from its swing high to that point about 38%, and definitely it is a very harsh movement to the downside. And my main goal is to protect the people's capital, because a lot of people from retail community just try to find the best trade in order to get rich quick, but it is not this case. And this asset is very risky, and you can basically earn some money with this asset only if you know how to trade these extremely volatile assets. And I have to say that from the fundamental standpoint, nothing has changed. This company still cannot produce any vehicles, and if you declare that your company is auto manufacturer, you have to produce vehicles. Otherwise, your company becomes just a dealer in a reselling process the vehicles, because right now the only thing that they can do is to buy vehicles from Chinese companies and try to resell these vehicles in the United States territory. But also, there is a lot of problems with this reselling process. So, let me show you the news. The latest news that is very positive on MULN is this one. MULN addresses concerns regarding recent stock performance. And it was published on April 28th, and it says, MULN, an emerging electric vehicle manufacturer, announces today that it is taking certain affirmative steps in light for the extraordinary trading volume and evidence of unusually high levels of failure to deliver on short sales, as reported to the US Securities and Exchange Commission. These steps include retaining outside counsel, which is working with shareholder intelligence services to undertake a comprehensive analysis of data delivered from broker-dealers, clearing firms and other sources to provide actionable intelligence on potential market manipulation and illegal short selling. ShareIntel offers unique access and insight into shareholder position movements and the ability to proactively track equity flows and identify suspicious, aberrant and/or unusual trading activity. And in my opinion, this news is very positive on MULN, because I want to see a transparent markets, but with all this crap that is happening right now on the stock market, with all these synthetic shares and all these naked shorters, we cannot see the proper price action of certain assets. Definitely, Mullen Automotive, in my opinion, is not the perfect contender to your investment portfolio, but we have to see the fair market for everyone on this planet, and that is why this news on MULN is very positive, and this news might push the price of MULN stock even a bit higher. But let me show you other news. We have another update related to their government. MULN published on April 28th this news. MULN Advanced Energy Operations provide update on EMM installation for DC city government. And right here you can see that $680,000 contract is for installation and field pilot of the energy management module on 40 Chevrolet Bolts within the DC city government vehicle fleet. MULN Advanced Energy Operations started the DC city program on April 24th, 2023. And I have to say that by itself this might be quite good news, but I have a lot of doubts that this small black box might give this advantage to the vehicles, because you cannot break the laws of physics and nothing can change it. You might argue that they have a patent on this box, and yes, they have this patent, but this patent expired recently, and no one from the big companies, no one filed this patent for their favor. And the only company that did it is Mullen Automotive and Lawrence. And basically I have a lot of doubts that this black box might magically increase the efficiency of electric vehicles by 60%. Definitely you cannot achieve these results with this technology. So let me show you another quite bearish news on Mullen. We still have no information from David Mishry. The only information that he published is just this one on April 24th, and you might think that he's quite positive on his company, but I have to say that he's not. And let me explain. The recent update for this contract and for the black box technology that I mentioned just a couple of minutes ago was made by Lawrence, and we don't have any official statements from David Mishry, and that is why I think he wants to be behind the scenes, and he doesn't want to file any documents at all, because potentially it might be not so positive in terms of the results that it stated. And definitely it might lead to many lawsuits. So let me show you another news, and let me show you that David Mishry made a lot of statements recently, and he didn't achieve any results in these statements. So let me explain. First of all, you can find a lot of information on the internet, and you can just take a closer look on their official press releases. For example, on December the 3rd, 2021, they stated that Mullen is currently on track to deliver initial vans to existing fleet order customers starting in Q2 2022. And this is the Class 2 EV cargo van, but they didn't deliver any vans at all. Let me show you further. The next statement, the next official press release, right here from July 11th, 2022. The first 300 fully homologated for the United States Mullen Class 2 EV cargo vans can be delivered to DPL by November 30th, 2022, at the request of DPL, and 0 vehicles were delivered. Next one, official SEC statement, official SEC filings that was made on June 15th, 2020, and they stated, Mullen expects to launch the Dragonfly K50, a luxury sport car, in the first half of 2021 through ICI, Independent Commercial Importers. So, no one of these promises became a reality. And this means I have to say that we cannot rely on this company as the contender to your investment portfolio. But you might argue that recently they delivered several Class 1 EV cargo vans to first customer. Yes, they did it, but they didn't produce any of these vehicles. All of these vans was produced by ELMS, and it was just vehicles from the Chinese manufacturer. And that is why I still stand on my position that from fundamental standpoint you cannot rely on this asset. And let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, right here you can see that during last session this asset went up for mind-blowing 26%. Mind-blowing definitely it is for Mullen, because this type of bounces to the upside is nothing else but a dead cat bounce, and you cannot rely on this movement, because the only people who might be in green with their long position is the people who bought it during last 2 sessions. And even 3 sessions ago, the price of Mullen was exactly at the same spot. And that is why you have to be extremely cautious with any of your position. And that is why I highly recommend you not to enter your long position with Mullen without the proper risk management and without your own due diligence. Because your own due diligence will show you that this asset might be only a short-term bet and very, very risky, but quite lucrative. And I have to say that I caught several movements to the upside of this asset, and you can watch a lot of my previous video. In general, I still stand on my position that this asset doesn't worth your attention as a long-term holding, but you can benefit from its movements to the upside. So, I think from the technical standpoint that's it for now. I still stand on my position that this asset will break again the 6 cents price point and it will go lower, but everything is up to you. And if you like my video, just hit the like button and see you in the next video. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you.